All right, y'all. I am back to continue working on this painting. I had to take a little bit of a break because of motion sickness, so I took a few hour break and I went and worked on some other stuff and just took care of my doggo and all of that fun adulty things. So here we are back in painting VR and taking a little breather from this after I threw some paint at it and was experimenting with scaling and all of that fun stuff. I already uploaded the other video. That was one of the things I did as a test, just to get my process down of uploading videos and also reviewing how much I swear in the video and say and so that was fun. I'm really gonna try not to be like that. Yeah, so let's get started back in this. So it was really cool when I logged back in. I noticed my painting was still hanging up. You have to reload the one that you're working on, but you don't have to reload any that you hang up, it seems like, which that's really exciting because I was wondering how that would work, because it would really suck to have to re-put art up in this huge space again every time, and that would seem really silly. And it also really excites me because I'm way into NFTs, as anyone who follows me on Twitter knows, but if you're new to me on YouTube, you don't know that. And any NFT haters out there, I don't really, we can debate, I don't care, I'm not really here to debate it. But I've been a full-time artist for a year and a half now because of crypto and NFTs. And part of that, I've collected a lot of work. My nose is itchy. Sorry for the hand in the face. And so what's really exciting to me, and I think I'm going to set this up before the next video, or maybe I'll load the files. I'm going to teleport. I don't feel like wandering. But look at all this space to display things. And I have so much art. I have thousands of pieces of art that I've collected from my friends and artists that I like through crypto. And I can just fill this and have it be my own studio of my art, but then also all my friends' art. And how cool is that? So cool. I just look at all the potential here wandering around. I think I can even go up these stairs. Maybe? Can I? I can! Look at this. This is so cool. It's I have a huge warehouse in VR that I can just fill with pretty shit. I mean, things, stuff, shiny things, beautiful things. So yeah, I am stoked. I'm not going to do that this video. I just was realizing this while I was taking a break and kind of looking around at everything. But what I probably will do after I paint on this a little bit more is pick out some of my favorite works from some of my friends and load them up in a file, in the, what was it called? Hold on. In the references file, and then I can I think I can put them in my portfolio and then create portfolio canvas to show an environment. I'm pretty sure I can do that. I'll figure it out. I'll figure out how to get some of my friends' art loaded in here, and then yeah, next time I'll make a video of maybe me putting the art up and doing that fun stuff. But I'm not going to make you watch me try to figure out how to load files in. But I will explain once I figure out how to load files in. I will let you know. Anywho, I'm running around everywhere not working on this painting. I love it. So, yeah, continuing on this one, I still am not quite sure where it's going. It's definitely a very multiple voluptuous alien looking thing. Started getting some stars in the bottom with splatter paint. Like I know looking at it now, I need to like, can I point? It'd be really cool if I could point. I can point. So it'd be really cool to like clear this face in, bring some stars up in there. I want to like bring that sunset up more, I know now, and just define what's going on in here more. And I just to explain a little bit, when I'm painting, I don't really have like a vision in my head. I'm very much an exploratory, let's see where this goes, jazzy type painter. And that isn't for everyone, but for me, like I find like it's more fun that way for me than like being like, I'm gonna paint XYZ and then finally render it. I do have rendering skills, but I get bored with it. I get bored and I like throwing stuff around and expressing myself. So yeah, that's what we're doing here. I'm going to paint on this as long as I can. It will be part 2 when I upload it on YouTube. And Art for Aliens, I think that's just the title of this piece. I may do a series on this, like, style, thinking about Art for Aliens. Keep going with the joke. But for now, it's this one, and I will keep making videos every time I work on it until I feel it's done. I don't know when it will be done, but I know what direction I'm going in with a few different things now. So let's get started. And this time, let's see. Let's get my palette and everything set up. Palette and references. Give me them colors. Open. Move. Really great if you could. Oh, you can scale it. I didn't know that. So I just have to like pinch and. Oh, that makes life so much easier. I want to pick colors. Let me pick colors. Look at that. My giant rainbow in the sky to choose colors from. And then what I do with a fresh palette is I pick colors and then I like kind of mix them up in here. You can like pull colors. Oops. I'm trying to remember how to. Okay. Can pull colors from these with the brushes and mix. I don't care for that. I want to pick specific colors and mix it, and I like mixing on the palette and mixing on there. So yeah, let's get going. What do we want to do? Is this a brush we want to use? What are we doing? Let's see. What mark does it make? Nope. I think looking at this, it's really cool. You can see the texture in there. Oh, I should get like this defined more. So let's bring these strokies back. I miss them. I like the dark. Let's get this clean back. I also liked this coming out. That was really cool. And then I like the dark on the top. Let's bring the shady in there. That looks kind of crummy. I don't know if I like the round brush. I don't usually paint with round brushes in reality. What do I want? There's a floppy brush. Marker. What's up here. Is this my big flat? Yeah, this is my favorite. I tend to paint with flat brushes in reality too, so it makes sense that I want them here. All right. And honestly, whoops, I'm gonna scale it back up. We're getting there. Ooh, pull, oops. It's locked, unlock position. There we go. All right, let's get into it. You can see even in VR, it takes a second to get cozy into a painting, much like reality. Like, I always feel like when I had a studio, it was like a dog, like walking in circles to get comfy in bed, is what it felt like I was doing. And kind of the same here. I think it's just maybe if I learned to paint in VR, I wouldn't be like that as much, but I don't know. We all have our habits. We all have our habits. Yeah. Just bringing this arm back from the void of that spray paint. Like, not fiasco. It wasn't a fiasco. We were having a fun time. Showing you how things scale in here to get different marks, because there's two things about painting that really matter, is thinking about the lighting, and for me, like, I'm very much about finding the marks. Like, what different types of marks can I create? How do I bring them together? What does it bring to me when I do that? What does it bring together? Not to me. Sorry, I got a little woozy there for a second moving around and had a hard time articulating my thoughts. That's the hard part with the VR. Getting that little woozles. A little queasy. Like I'm in an ocean. I actually don't get motion sickness on boats a lot, though. That's what's really wild. I get motion sickness in cars, but on boats, not so much. I haven't been in the deep ocean on a boat, though. I've crossed a boat going from Italy to Greece. Oh, something's itching my neck. I've been on the Mediterranean. I haven't gone on the deep ocean. Maybe the deep ocean would make me sick. I don't know. I'll have to try it someday, maybe. Or not. Having a yacht isn't really on my to-do list. Even if I somehow become a bajillionaire. So if anyone with a yacht out there wants to take me out to the deep ocean, that sounds really weird when I say it, though, because it sounds like I'm going to be kidnapped into international waters. Oh, sorry, my nose is really itchy right now. I itched my nose, smacked the VR headset. So yeah, any yachters out there in Baja, hit me up. Let's find out if I get sick in the deep ocean. And if I throw up, I may throw up on your boat. And I'm sorry. But not really. Because if you can afford a yacht, you can afford to clean up my puke. And I don't make the rules. Them are just yacht rules. Yacht rules. See, I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know I wanted to work in this area. And I'm working it. I'm bringing in some colors. Let's get some of the greens in here. I love color a lot. I do a lot of different things with colors. I used to be very scared of color, actually, but after college, like during college, not after college, during college, I really learned how to appreciate color and work with color. It can be a little daunting, and especially with painting, it can get mucky and scary, and I don't know. I learned to face those fears and come out the other side and try to find vibrancy wherever I can. So we want some more. Let's see, where are we at? We want, I think, some yellow, lighter than that though. There we go. And I'm gonna throw this on my palette just so I have it. I want this to be more blendy. So we turn the mix up. So what I didn't explain in the last video is the different settings on the brush. So each brush has different settings. Most of it's just smudge, thickness, and mix. Good job. She hears a neighbor dog barking. Smudge is how much it smudges. Like, let's turn it all the way up so you can kind of see. Well, here. Thickness is how much paint is on the brush. So you can see. You can see here when I turn thickness up and down, it emulates it. And mix is how much it mixes with the other colors that are on the canvas. So if I wanted flat color, no mixing, like everything was on, like turning mix down pretty much makes it like the paint on the canvas is dry, and turning mix up pretty much makes it like the paint on the canvas is wet. And anything in between is a variation of the different drying stages. So like people who are traditional painters, that should make a lot of sense, because especially oil painting, a huge part of like for me and my process is why oil paintings take me so long is because I'm waiting for paints to dry to a certain state to work into them again. Sometimes completely dry, sometimes I want them only half dry because I want to blend it to get certain effects. And so it's really cool that they have this, because in the moment I'm able to decide like I want it to be like this mix, like this dry or this wet, and that's really cool. Very cool. And thickness and thin, you know, like that's how much paint, like if this was oil painting, oops, yet again, let's point, it'd be how much not thinner, how much, why am I blanking right now? It's pretty late here. What you mix with medium, how much medium you have in it. And like oil painting, that would be something like turpentine. That's not a medium, that's a thinner, but turpentine is something you can mix. Or I use Gamsol a lot, so like you can see it's very thin, so that's how you get your layers. So then let's say I did that and then I turn mix all the way down, then I start getting like I'm doing a lot of thin layers on top of each other, which is, oh, smudge is part of that too. That's why that stuff's getting smudged. It's not mixing, it's just smudging it. So like really thin, look, it's like a very dry brush with no paint on it. And that's really cool that you can, just by changing these sliders. I tend to like a lot of thick, juicy stuff, but this type of blending is really important, especially in realism, to blend that stuff out. And I can even put it all down and nothing happens. But I can do like a little smudge maybe. Not much, but mix. Not much. So you can't have thickness at 0. You can have it at like almost 0, and I think it will do stuff. Let's see. Let's go over here. Very little. Need a little smudge too. Yeah, there we go. See how it's like very lightly blending it. And when you're working, especially portraits, the skin, you want to like blend like that a lot. I wonder. Anything finely rendered, and you want like a smooth surface. Ooh. Ah! And then I just put a handprint on it. I'm chaos. That's the universe reminding me. I'm chaos. I'm leaving that handprint. That's so good. Getting into, so yeah, let's bring back a little bit more juice. There we go. Let's get back to the juice. That's how I roll usually. And let's get some greens going. Oh, too yellow. There we go. Let's get it more. There we go. Is this any good? I don't know. I really need to turn this left hand off though. So left hand settings, can paint, off. Now I'm not going to be slipping and sliding. Oh yeah. Painting some stuff, I don't know what, 'cause it's for aliens. Aliens, painting for aliens. So the joke is, why we are painting for aliens. Why are we painting for aliens? Ooh, hit the desk in front of me. We are painting for aliens because I'm tired of painting for myself. I'm tired of painting for other humans. I just get disappointed a lot. I think we all do with the current state of everything. And I was like, I made the joke, and it's kind of sticking with me though. Maybe if I start painting really cool art for aliens, like thinking about them and what they would want, they'll be like, you're a really cool human. You know what? Get off this nasty earth with all the weird shit going on. And come hang out with us in our spaceship and paint for us, 'cause you're cool. And I'd be like, yo, yeah, that sounds pretty dope. Can my dog come with? And hopefully they say yeah. Otherwise I may be like, nah. I love her. Love my dog. Love Glitch. Those look like little aliens now too. Let's bring that out. Little alien guys. Let's get more green again. Our little... Yeah, just go with the flow. Thinking about what aliens would want. What would they want? Probably depends on the alien, I suppose. What do aliens want? What do aliens need? Oh, but it all started. I started thinking about all that stuff because in crypto art and NFTs, but let's call it crypto art because that is what it is. That is the scene I'm in. Yes, I mint NFTs, but crypto art is a little huge subculture, not little, a huge subculture of the NFT world, which I am part of. And when you're minting work, minting by saying putting it on the blockchain and uploading it so people can buy it. They one of the services that's used to store your image data and your metadata, which anyone who does digital art, it's the same metadata. You just get to decide it on the piece, on whatever you're minting. One of the services for that is IPFS. What does the IPFS stand for? Interplanetary. Literally, interplanetary file system. And I've been doing crypto art for a year and a half now. And it just struck me recently, why the hell is it called interplanetary? Why? Like, that's really fucking... Ew, the F-bomb. It's really fudging. I wasn't gonna do that. Like, we send in our art to the moon? We're sending it to Mars? It's not interplanetary. Inter, meaning like multiple planets, so we need to intertwine them. So then I was like, it makes me think like aliens are doing all this stuff, which, I mean, like, I say crazy stuff a lot. That's nothing new. That's really nothing new. But honestly, like, okay, aliens brought us blockchain technology. Let's roll with that for a second. So why am I making art for humans to like? Maybe I need to make art for aliens to like, because they're the ones like who gave us all of it. And hopefully aliens like color and tiny mushroom aliens and big multi-boobied weirdo things. What do you think? Think aliens are like this? Maybe. Question is, do I like it? Do you like it? Who likes it? I'm gonna get this smaller brush because I want to do some face work here. So, oh yeah, let's step back a second from this. Let's I don't want that. Let's scale this all the way up. Let's feel scale right now. Let's do that. What do we think of it? Where it's going? I see it's right. Those little mushroom guys there. Those little guys I was joking were aliens. They're definitely going to become more mushroomy. Like maybe a few more added. I don't know. And then I'm going to work that alien face more. And then definitely going to work on details in that body more. And I should put some stars up in there too to balance out what was going on down there. It's coming along though. It's not horrible. It's definitely in like a middle stage of being done. But what's wild when I'm painting, I'm gonna teleport because I get motion sickness when I'm walking. What is crazy with paintings is they look unfinished, they look unfinished, they look unfinished. When you're doing this kind of process where it's just kind of stream of consciousness, whatever, following the paint, following the lines, following whatever intuition that is coming up, is it feels like it's not done, and all of a sudden it's just like you put a last brush stroke down and you step back and you're like, whoa, this is done. We're not there yet. We're not to the whoa, this is done. I may leave it big though. What if I leave it big? I'm trying to grab the brush from my other hand. I don't. I'm just gonna drop it. Okay. I put my palette back here. I need that. Also, it's like you have the force. It's like you don't have to walk across the room. Got it right there. Let's get better light on that. Okay. So we're gonna work in this face. I'm gonna leave it big too. A little too close. Got blurry there. So what colors are just alien's eyes? I feel like let's get some dark stuff here. I know I was joking last video. Light, dark. Just randomly picking colors, to be honest, and throwing them down here to try to like. Let's take a look. So yeah, these are like some darker browns, just a straight blue, and then I have straight black right there, but a darker black, a darker green, so I can like muck about in the dark end here. It's really cool because too, you can see on there has a color, what it is. That's really cool. Wonder if there's a way to like quick rejuvenate the color. No, I just have to turn mixing on. Okay, let's turn mixing down. Too close. I accidentally got white. I want black. I want black. Give me black. really cool how that brush changes. So let's turn mix down all the way. Okay. The battery is kind of dying. And my oh, I'm zoning out as I do these details. Trying to talk and totally zoning out. That happens. That looks pretty good. Like, I like the square eye. That's a good idea. The eyes are probably going to be different, though, is what I'm feeling right now. But we'll decide that when we get to the next eye. Let's finish outlining this one. I really like kind of, yeah, that's really cool. I'm just gonna go with it. No big deal. Just do whatever you want. Even if it was reality, like, not virtual, I would be like, do what you want. But here it's easier to take little risks in exploring forms and style because I bought the app once. That's it. And it only costs me my time and the electricity, which is paid for in my monthly rent, what the Airbnb I'm at, and batteries for my Oculus. It's like, but it's not the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars that can be poured into creating a painting. And that can be, like, yes, the cost of the Oculus too. Duh. But honestly, as someone who has painted a long time and knows the costs of art supplies, it is cheaper in the long run. This is definitely cheaper in the long run for how much that you can create without having to continue to buy supplies. That's the big thing. Like a canvas like this alone, like what, I don't even know what size they have it at. Canvas City initial size 1x1, so this is 5. So I think the 1x1 is like 1 foot by 1 foot, let's say. So this is definitely more than 5 feet. If this was reality, this would be like a 8 foot by 8 foot canvas now. And something like that would have to be custom made, and that could very well, the canvas alone could cost as much, the canvas this large of a size could cost as much as an Oculus, and that's not without the painting on it, unless like the artist builds it themselves, but then you still have to buy a saw and wood and all of that. Now granted, I don't have a physical painting when I'm done, but I can print it on canvas, and I could print it on demand on canvas. If someone was like, I hell love this painting, and like printing on canvas, like I could, then I don't have to ship. Let's say like they find a printer close to them, or I find a printer close to whoever's ordering it, and I could be like, can you paint this on a giant canvas, or can you print this on a giant canvas? Or they can print it on a canvas and not stretch it, and then I could send it to the person, and then they could find someone to like stretch it out on bars. But like, since it's a print and not an original, like, also like it's way less risky overall, because an original painting, that's it, that's the original. a print of an original digital file. Let's say that digital file is verified on the blockchain, and like, okay, I'm the owner of that original digital file, and I get a print of it, and that print is certified by the artist, and I'm the owner of the original digital file. Well, if anything happens to that print, like in shipping or moving or the elements or whatever, it's not as big of a deal because that original digital file is the original piece of work, and any prints are reproductions of it, and that's fine. Like, it's fine to reproduce work like that. And it's like, if you own that original digital file, which is the digital file is backed up on decentralized networks like IPFS and the interplanetary file system, and Arweave, which is another one. So your files are backed up there. Well, you never really have to worry about losing your assets like that. I mean, if your wallet gets hacked or something, but not in a way that can be happen in traditional. You never, like, someone can buy something from me, like a digital file, and then they never have to talk to me again about it. Like, I mean, it's nice if they want to talk. It's not that I don't want them to talk, but I never have to be involved in anything with it again. Like, if they want to, like, make a print of it to hang it up, let's say I pass away, or let's say they pass away and they pass on their assets to their child, like, those digital files are still, like, they're assets now. They have a verification and authenticity. That's really cool when you think about it. Verified originals. That's important. So I can put this up on the internet. People can copy and copy and copy it, but then they can make prints of it. They could do whatever. But that original owner always has a verification on their file, and that certificate of authenticity that is on there, that, hey, that's an authentic one. It was minted by me, the artist, and they own it. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with this face, and I'm getting really deep into crypto art stuff. Well, just the technology behind it. Like, why I'm into it. Why I think it's great. There are problems with it, of course. But it's so new. It's still new. It's new, but let's get black back. That's what's so great about it being around when it's new and it's changing, is my voice is heard a lot. Not just mine, other people's voices too, who are active in it, who take the time to learn about it. This is looking really cool. Also, those lines are looking better. Like, my hands are getting steadier in this. That's really exciting. So yeah, that's my sharp. It all came from Art for Aliens. Because interplanetary file system, why are, like, I still am like, dang. Are aliens in the blockchain? But IPFS and Airweaver pretty much, they're not exactly like how Napster used to be. You remember? It's different. It's a little different, but that's really cool. Like, can we just talk about how cool that looks? Like, whatever wiggle shit I just did. Anyway, but it is kind of like that. Like, because it's like multiple nodes and multiple computers hosting the files, but it isn't piracy. It's like me, the artist, is uploading it there. I think that can be better. Don't you think? We have to keep that. We can only go back 2 states. Me, the artist. I'm put it up there for safekeeping. For the aliens to hold my files. So when everything fades apart, my art is still there. I don't like that last bit. Okay, we're gonna go back to smooth. I don't know where this is coming from. Probably Art for Aliens, man. Art for Aliens. Okay, let's undo that because we want to keep these claws in. So this we want to keep in. So normally on iPad, when I'm painting, accidentally, I would do the line work usually first like this. Ah, I hit the table. Also, I don't do perfect lines every time, as you can see at all. That is very much, I am not that yet. It's getting easier. But I want to get these claws in there. I really like them. That's really cool. But in Procreate, I usually start with the lions. And also, like, I do it so, like, scrunched up. I'm, like, on the iPad like this. And on here, this is so nice and freeing. Because my arm is moving up and down. My shoulders are getting some exercise. But I'm not, like, stressing on holding anything heavier than an Oculus controller. Oops. What's funny, because I have like weird hand twitches and hand issues when I'm paint, because I have a lot of nerve damage, which I won't get into all the details why I have that, but I do. I have just like a lot of injuries from a lot of stuff, and in real life, I drop the brush a lot because my hand does these weird spasmy twitches. We're just gonna cover that up because I don't want to redraw all that awesome line. That looks really cool. That's very cool. But I drop stuff in real life all the time. Like all the time. When I'm painting. So it's funny to me because my hand will twitch and hit the trigger. Or I'm just like hitting the wrong thing. I'm gonna make it a bunny rabbit. It's not even the butt. Why did I put that there? Let's rethink that. But some things you can't completely change in VR. And your hand specimen. That's one. That's one. Let's connect these. Hit the desk. So yeah, if y'all ever have any questions about things, you can pop them in the comments. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe. You know, all that normal housekeeping stuff. Let's undo that. It's okay to undo. Like, you can fuck up and you can just undo it. Even if you can't undo it, you can paint over it. I mean, like, I'm very much of the Bob Ross mindset. I've been made fun of for being of the Bob Ross mindset. But there's no reason to get hard on yourself for making a mistake. It's just paint. And it's just life. So, this alien's sweaty. Let's take a big step back. Let's see how this is feeling. Excuse me. The burping is because I get like a little nauseous when I'm moving. This is looking pretty cool. This is really looking pretty cool. I'm here for it. I'm gonna drink some water so that my hands are gonna be floating in front of me. Hold on here. Let me find my water. Okay. I probably don't need to do that on camera, but I don't want to like shut everything down and restart a whole video because I want to hydrate. Y'all take a hydration break too. Whatever you're doing, if you're listening to me, whatever you're doing. If you're working alone, don't work alone with me. Like, I don't know, don't paint what I'm painting. Paint what you want to paint. Paint what you think the aliens would want you to paint. What art could you make for the aliens? Where they saw it, they were like, damn, that's some mighty fun art right there. And I'm totally gonna let this person off Earth. So are my hand, like my real hands, and then those hands. Okay. I hope you hydrated. I'm gonna be a little sad. Comment below if you hydrated. So, I know. I wanna know. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. I want everyone to hydrate. Why is this being whack? I want it up. There we go. But hydration is so important. I hope whenever the aliens take us as pets, they're like, I don't like how that happened. They keep us hydrated. Okay, aliens. Make sure we stay hydrated. Yeah. So in Procreate, I animate a lot. Anyone who follows my work knows this. So it's really interesting. Like, I'm not thinking about animation at all. I'm just thinking about this big purple hairy thing in front of me. But definitely, I wonder if there's a way. Like, what if in VR, that would be the stupidest thing ever. Never mind. Like, in VR, you have an iPad to be able to, like, do Procreate on. It's so dumb. Let's. Dumb idea 2022. Let's fix this. Don't like it. I like it. Actually, I like it so much, I'm gonna do a few more. Oop. I got, like, what? What's happening here? If you made it this far, you really are a champion and you really enjoy my voice or something, or you're me watching this video, because I may quite possibly be the only person who watches this all the way through. But if you get this far, say hi. Let me know. I'm curious. What do you think? I don't like that circle. That's what I think. Should I have kept the circle? I don't know, it's gone now. I don't care what you think on that. That's not right. That's not right either. Two full nipple approach. Two full nipple approach. This is art YouTube, so like don't take it down. Just being quiet for a moment. Being contemplative. I'm gonna finish this boob and then we're probably gonna break this up again. This painting is taking a lot longer than I anticipated, but worth it. Because it's art for aliens. We want some pink in here. Oh. We want to make art that, like, is good enough for the aliens to like us. It can't be half-assed. Like, I'm Empress trash, but are they gonna take me because I'm an Empress? I don't know. Not really an Empress. I'm not gonna explain my name right now, but I will in a future episode for those who care. I'm too tired right now to explain it because we're almost to the end of this one. Oh yeah, those are weird nipples. I've never drawn a nipple like that before in my life. Very weird. That's looking pretty good. I don't want that anymore. Oh, my nose is itchy. I wanted to just turn luminosity down. Let's look at it not so bright in here. I felt like there was a little too much glare. That was bothering me. I'm also probably getting tired. If I get light sensitive, there's still, like, that's looking pretty cool. Pretty cool. I bet you didn't expect this to come out. We'll see where it keeps going in the next episode. But for now, I'm going to bed and cuddling my dog and watching some TV or something because I'm starting to get motion sickness again. So I really appreciate you watching. If you've gotten this far, this is part 2 of, I don't know how many part series, we'll know when it's over, of my second painting ever in VR Sculpt, and also just like exploring the app with me and exploring my weird thoughts with me and this awesome space. Next video, I'm either going to be painting or I'm going to be hanging art up. But I mean, I'm going to keep painting on this painting. So there's going to be, if you're really into this painting at this point and you're really like invested, like, where is this going? What is she doing? I'll keep recording and sharing. And I'll try to like talk as much as I can, but I don't have thoughts all the time. And it may be silence sometimes, and you know what, silence is okay. We don't always have to be communicating. I'm communicating through my brush strokes, and I really like, I'm trying to figure out how the camera's looking. That pink next to the green, how that played out right there, like, that's so cool. Yeah, let's scale this down too, quick. I just really like playing with that. Let's scale down. What does it look like smaller? Oh my god. Like, that looks so cool too. Like, fine marker lines. Like, what? That's really cool. But yeah, I'm gonna go to bed. I really thank you all for watching, and click like and subscribe, all that fun YouTube stuff. And my next video will be out whenever it's out. I'm gonna be trying to do painting daily, so I probably will be uploading at least once or twice daily, or every other day. And I am excited to share other people's art with you when I put it up, and some of my other art. And I'm excited to finish this piece with you and see where Art for Aliens keeps going. And this may become like a longer series. We'll see. We'll see. But thank you and have a really good night. I'm ending it now. Bye.